All right, in today's video, we're gonna be talking about an email a subscriber sent me. Now this email really hit home for me and I felt like I should make a video because they're coming at this situation from all angles and it doesn't really make any sense to me. So this is about e-bikes and the regulation of e-bikes. Now I don't want to get into the craziness that happens when riding the e-bikes. Seth from Burn Peak, he already went over that. This is on the whole other spectrum of the e-bikes. Now this is talking about the batteries. Now he was telling me about how they're trying to ban e-bikes from his condominium building because of the lithium batteries, which makes no sense to me, and we'll get into that in a minute. And I'll also be going to the bike shop and asking the owner how he feels about lithium batteries and e-bikes, because he's one of the few bike shops that takes in any e-bike and is willing to work on them. And I'm also gonna be giving my mechanic a new bike. Yeah, my Redline monocog. I realized I don't ride it as much as I thought I would, so I figured he would do a lot better with it than I have. He does wheelies as well, so I think it'll be a great bike for him to have. So I think he'll be excited. I hope he is, because that bike is sick, got some new brakes and stuff on it. So it'll be a great bike for him to have, especially riding around with his kids. But this was the perfect time for the e-bike situation, because Bikes Online sent me a Polygon e-bike that I've been riding a lot. Now I paid off my car. So since I paid off my car a few months ago, I've been really using bikes lately. Since I don't feel the need to pay on a car anymore, it makes me appreciate what riding bikes can really do to your life. So I've been riding bikes a lot lately. All right, we made it to Adventure Cycling, and I want to go in here and give him this bike. I hope he likes it.
Look at this guy.
How you doing, man?
Did we figure out pedals? Wrong.
You wanna know what's even funnier?
Tell me.
This Walmart shirt. You got a shirt with Walmart on it. How hilarious is that? That's funny.
He just went to grab lunch. He'll be back.
Okay. Oh, good.
Yeah.
I actually brought this for him.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
What is this? What you got going?
Oh, this the Redline, baby.
What we doing?
I should be asking you that.
What do you mean?
I was dropping this thing off for you,
Oh, what do you mean?
so you can keep it. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like,
No way.
yeah.
Dude,
Heck yeah.
thank you.
Oh, no problem, man.
Oh, we gotta go do some wheelies now.
I know. We got confirmation. He liked the bike. All right, so I'm here at Adventure Cycling, and I came here to get their opinion on what they think about this whole e-bike situation, because I think there's a lot of nuance to this, and I don't want to be biased just because it's a subscriber, but I do think that there needs to be some kind of solution other than banning them, because I think e-bikes just do so much to people's overall health and well-being as far as the freedom it gives you. So I wanted to come in here and ask them about what they think about this whole e-bike situation, because they sell e-bikes, they fix e-bikes, and I know they have issues when it comes to certain bikes that comes in with certain batteries, and it's not regulated. So there's, like I said, a lot of nuance to this, but I do think there's a better way than just all out banning the e-bikes, because I think they do more good than harm. I was talking about the e-bikes, and I think I almost got hooked like I'm in a Saw movie. So we were talking about the e-bikes, and I think they should be allowed, but I want to play devil's advocate, and you just told me about your story, so I want you to let us know your story about lithium batteries, because you had an unfortunate event happen, right?
Yeah, I did. It was, I do RC stuff, and just my little battery caught on fire in my garage, and I had to run down and get it, but it just doesn't stop. It doesn't stop catching on fire. It just continues burning. I now never have batteries unattended. That's like my main thing. Like if I'm charging, I have to watch it.
So if you had to tell anybody what to do with lithium batteries, what would your advice be to not burn the house down or whatever building down that they live in?
Pretty much just keep it in a safe place. Like now I keep it in a safe place. Nothing like in an area that can continuously catching on fire, like around wood stuff and all that, in the garage. And like I said, I'm usually monitoring. I'm usually around it now. now.
These bikes nowadays, depending on where you're getting them from. Now, like I said, I'm not talking about the bikes that people buy from these random places. I'm talking about legitimate bikes, because I know we got some people out there that'll buy bikes that they got no clue where they came from. They work, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
But coming from the modern bikes and stuff like that, like you said, they got safety features. What would you say causes the batteries to catch on fire? Which I hardly ever seen that happen, but when they do, what usually causes it, if you know?
I've never seen it happen personally for an e-bike, but I would assume like power surges or a damage to the battery. Those two things mainly.
Yeah, because you said the cells could get damaged or whatever, so
Yeah,
that's usually what it is.
Yeah, so probably what will cause the issue, or if it shorts itself somehow.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I can't remember where I was at, but they were saying you need a good surge protector. You can't buy like a $10 surge protector.
Exactly.
You got to buy some high quality as well.
No Dollar Tree. Yeah, probably probably something a little bit better than that one.
All right, let's go over here and see let's see what Eric has to say on the other side of this, because I don't think he's ever had this happen, as I haven't either. So I'm glad to hear your perspective on it, because we can all say, oh, we should just let them have e-bikes and this and that, but if you've never experienced it, you kind of don't really know what you're getting yourself into once that stuff does happen.
Yeah, you really don't, and a lot of people don't know, but lithium batteries, you need to throw sand on them to get the fire out. So if you throw water at it, it doesn't matter. It's still just gonna burn. It's crazy.
All right, so if you got lithium batteries or e-bikes, make sure you keep some sand. Oh, you getting the tannins thing on there like you put on mine? All right, so we just talked to Brad about this. I want to know.
What did Brad say?
Well, he said he's experienced this before, so I can't really say nothing to him. I just don't know if it's good or bad at this point, because wait, I need to ask you, do you still think it's bad to put lithium batteries in there in the house since that happened, or no, even though you had that experience?
He should probably stop racing RC bikes.
Yeah,
or RC cars. Just gonna have to stop.
No, I think it's safe. It's safe.
Do you still do it?
I do.
You didn't learn your lesson. Oh, okay.
I do it smarter.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. You work on e-bikes in here, so do you think they are dangerous? As dangerous as people think they are?
I think they've gotten progressively better. Let's put it that way. I think when they first came out, there might have been some issues for sure.
So when you get them in here, you don't feel too worried about them?
No.
Okay.
Not right now, no.
Okay. So,
but I mean, everything that we have sort of UL certified, tested properly.
Okay, so Brad was telling me y'all didn't service e-bikes when the boom first happened, but you transitioned to working on e-bikes. What made you feel like you had to do that?
Well, I think it's a market shift. I mean, you just sort of have to look at it and go, what can we do? We can't work on electronics for a bike that we didn't sell because we can't get those parts, right? But I mean, the tires are the same, the brakes and the shifters and all of that sort of stuff. So we do work on bikes that we don't sell that are electric, with the caveat that, there is a little bit more labor involved. So we do charge accordingly. But yeah, we work on pretty much all e-bikes.
Now, I totally get it from a liability perspective, but here's my argument on why I think it makes no sense to ban them from the subscribers' condo. If you already have gas stoves, electric cars, and things like that, then why is an e-bike so dangerous? Like I said, I paid my car off, and unless I have to absolutely drive somewhere, I'm either riding my gravel bike or my e-bike wherever I need to go. I feel like there's many other ways to go about it other than just being quick to ban e-bikes and looking at them as a problem, because everybody doesn't want to drive a car. You see, this is where e-bikes really shine. Like I said, I don't drive my car to the gym anymore, so I'm headed to the gym right now, and I take the e-bike in weather like this. It's like 20 degrees right now. E-bike is perfect for this because it gets you out of the weather faster, gets you to where you're going faster. And I think it's just a great overall substitution for a car when you don't feel like dealing with the car and traffic and things like that. Now, they might not necessarily be trying to deter them, but they're making it harder for people to own e-bikes when I think it should be easier. Now, I do think there's things that they need to regulate, but a bike like this thing is $1,200. You can't even beat this price for the components and everything you get on this bike. They didn't cheap out on the drivetrain. They put a Shimano Q's. Usually on e-bikes like this, they cheap out on the drivetrain because all they care about is the battery and the hub motor. But on here, they put MT200 brakes on here, super high quality, really good drivetrain, really nice Maxxis tires. they really paid attention to what matters on the bike, and they really made an effort to make an overall great bike. And it's got an adjustable stem, so you can move the bars up and down depending on what your comfort level is. So yeah, this is the type of weather where it's perfect to ride e-bikes. I mean, it's always good to ride e-bikes, but I ride this e-bike when it's super cold outside or snowing, things like that, because it's a little rougher out there, and this makes it just a little bit easier. So yeah, if you want to check out an e-bike, I highly recommend you check this out. This is more than worth the money. For $1,200, you'd be crazy not to get this.